Have you ever received a gift from someone you trusted the most only to discover it was never meant to make you happy? It was meant to destroy your life. On my 65th birthday, my own son surprised me with an expensive bottle of vodka. I smiled because he had not visited me in months. I thought this gift meant we were finally becoming a family again. I had no idea that one simple decision would expose a shocking secret that changed everything forever. Stay until the end because what happened after that phone call still keeps me awake at night. My name is Richard. I had spent my entire life working honestly to build a comfortable future for my family. After my wife passed away, the house became painfully quiet. My son Daniel rarely visited. Every conversation felt short and distant. I kept telling myself he was simply busy building his own life. On my birthday, a delivery arrived at my front door. Inside the package was a premium bottle of vodka with a handwritten card. "Happy birthday, Dad. Enjoy this special gift. Love, Daniel." I smiled for the first time in weeks. Maybe this was his way of saying he cared. The bottle looked expensive. The label was beautiful. I placed it on my kitchen table and planned to open it that evening, but fate had different plans. That afternoon, my lawyer, Michael, came over to discuss my late wife's property documents. We had been working together for several months because there were complicated legal issues involving old family land. When he noticed the unopened bottle, he laughed. "That is a very expensive drink." I smiled. It was a birthday gift from my son. Michael congratulated me. Before leaving, I handed him the bottle. "Take it home. I do not drink much anymore." He thanked me and left. The next morning, my phone rang. It was Daniel. His voice sounded strangely nervous. "Dad, did you drink the bottle?" I answered honestly. "No. I gave it to my lawyer yesterday. He loved it." There was complete silence. Then suddenly he screamed, "Dad, what did you do?" My heart stopped. I asked what was wrong. He refused to answer and immediately ended the call. Within minutes, I started calling him back, but he ignored every call. An hour later, another phone call arrived. It was not Daniel. It was Michael's wife. Her voice was shaking. She told me Michael had collapsed during the night after drinking from the bottle. Doctors believed he had been poisoned. I felt my legs give way beneath me. The bottle. The birthday gift. The gift from my own son. Police officers arrived at my house later that day. They collected the birthday card and every piece of packaging from the delivery. Laboratory tests confirmed that the vodka contained a dangerous toxic substance. Someone had carefully resealed the bottle. Detectives asked me difficult questions. Who knew about your birthday? Who knew your address? Who sent the package? Every answer pointed toward one person, my own son. Days later, investigators uncovered another shocking discovery. Daniel had recently taken out enormous loans. He was drowning in debt. Even worse, he had secretly forged documents trying to transfer ownership of my property into his own name. Those documents had failed because my lawyer, Michael, discovered the forgery and stopped the transfer. That was when everything became clear. The bottle had never been intended as a birthday gift. It was meant to silence the only person standing between Daniel and my estate. He believed I would drink it myself. Instead, I had unknowingly handed it to the lawyer who had exposed his fraud. Police searched Daniel's apartment. They discovered internet searches about poisons, insurance payments, and inheritance laws. Receipts matched the packaging used for my birthday gift. Faced with overwhelming evidence, Daniel finally confessed. He admitted greed had consumed him. He believed my death would solve every financial problem. As I sat in the courtroom months later, I looked at the son I had raised with love. I remembered teaching him to ride a bicycle, helping him with homework, cheering for him at school events. Now he could not even look into my eyes. The judge sentenced him according to the law. People asked if I hated him. The truth was more painful. I mourned the loss of my son long before that courtroom. Greed had taken him away years earlier. The birthday gift simply revealed the truth. Today I live quietly. I no longer measure love by expensive presents. Real love is shown through honesty, respect, and presence. Sometimes the most dangerous gifts come wrapped with a smile. If there is one lesson I learned, it is this. Never ignore your instincts and never assume every gift comes from love. Sometimes the people closest to us can hide the darkest intentions. My birthday changed my life forever, but it also reminded me that truth always finds its way into the light.